Leon P. Belous. Leon P. Belous. Leon P. Belous. Leon P. Belous. Those are the names of a gynecologist that I met when I was about 13 or 14, 15, puberty, right? Very kind man. He had a heart. And this was in the late 50s when abortion was illegal. And he would occasionally, when I came in, give me advice about how to protect myself because of the dangers of an illegal abortion. And then in a decade, maybe 8 years later, he was actually arrested and went to trial and was found guilty of helping a couple, the woman who was not married, get an abortion, and he was found guilty and fined and given 2 years probation. And this court case is People versus Belous. The People versus Belous. I remember his name after all these years because he was such a dear man. I'll never forget him. I'll never forget the passion that he had. And it is described in this case, all of his, you can read this, let me see, People versus Belous, September 5th, 1969. He was originally found by jury trial guilty, convicted of abortion, in violation of Section 274 of the Penal Code and conspiracy to commit an abortion in violation. And the court suspended the proceedings, imposed a fine of $5,000, and placed Dr. Belous on probation for 2 years. He happened to have, apart from all of his other achievements, he was on the board of directors of the California Committee on Therapeutic Abortion, an organization that seeks to liberalize abortion laws. He's considered by his associates to be an eminent physician in his field. And this, you can read the story of the prosecution's witnesses, Cheryl and Clifton. After Cheryl was able to get her abortion, a woman turned them in, and through the records of the abortionist, his name was found, and they came to his office and arrested him. What is very creepy about this, on several pages down is Section 274 of the Penal Code. This is the point. When the conduct herein involved occurred, read, quote, every person who provides, supplies, or administers to any woman or procures any woman to take any medicine, drug, or substance, or uses or employs any instrument or other means whatever with intent thereby to procure the miscarriage of such woman, unless the same is necessary to preserve her life, is punishable by imprisonment in the state prison, not less than 2, nor more than 5 years. This statute is substantially unchanged since it was originally enacted in 1850. In 1967, the statute was amended, added some things about the Health and Safety Code, but it was left the Therapeutic Abortion Act. A woman who solicits or submits to an abortion is punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment. Similarly, under Section 276, any person who solicits a woman to submit to an abortion is punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment. There are a lot of family doctors, like Dr. Belous, who passed away, I think, in the 80s, with compassion, esteemed by their peers, who are going to be in a lot of trouble for this. In order to protect a woman Because unfortunately with doctors, they see the women after they've had the botched procedures. They see the women after they've been to Tijuana. Or coat hanger procedures in back alleys. So their hearts want to protect this from happening. And so they stick their necks out. This was supposed to have ended. But now it's resurfacing. And there will be doctors in a variety of number of states. And there will be women. I'm not condoning abortion. I'm not particularly supportive of abortion. But it's a matter of conscience. I was raised in the Catholic Church, where the moment of conception, the soul comes into the body. Well, that's a matter of faith. It's a matter of belief. I thought our government was a government of facts. I thought there was a separation of church and state, no matter how strongly I am against abortion. Until it is proven that the soul enters the body of a few cells, isn't that conscience and belief, personal conscience? And when, at what point, does personal conscience become a state law? Are we going to impose, a group of people going to impose their personal beliefs on other people of different belief systems? So that women go back to the back alleys? Is this a society we live in? That those who believe very passionately in the sanctity of life have already determined what have they determined? How can they be so sure that they go beyond their own actions and impose their beliefs on others? That worries me, not only about abortion, but other matters of belief, other matters of personal conscience. So Leon P. Belous, God bless you. God bless you for the pain you suffered trying to protect a woman. And God bless you for the kindness you showed me as a 14, 15-year-old. You respected me. You spoke to me like an intelligent human being. Tried to guide me. Tried to inspire me. Please read. You can get all the details. And I know this is just one small part. I'm not the be-all and the end-all. I don't have any answers. I'm just saying have a care. Have a care. The consequences last a long time. And we are now going back to the 1850s with this new Supreme Court ruling, aren't we?